What's going on, fam? This is Rich coming at you with another episode of The Bridge. I want to talk to y'all today about why you shouldn't worry about your life, why Christians should not go through life having anxiety or being stressed out. Look at what Jesus said to his disciples. He said, Matthew chapter 6, starting at verse 24. He said, no one can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Isn't there more to life than food? And isn't there more to the body than clothing? Look at the birds in the sky. They do not sow or reap or gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Aren't you more valuable to your heavenly Father than they are? And which of you, by worrying, can add 1 hour to his life? Why do you worry about your clothing? Think about how the flowers of the field grow. They do not work or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all of his glory was clothed like one of these. So basically, this is what Jesus is saying to his disciples. He's saying, I know there's a lot of things that stress you out about life. People stress out about what they're going to eat, about their job, about their clothes. They stress out about their bills. It's all these things that life causes you to stress out about. But Jesus is telling his disciples, one of the perks of being a Christian, one of the perks of being my disciples is you can go through life and you don't have to stress out about anything. Because just like God takes care of the birds, he will take care of you. God always makes sure that birds have to eat. I've never in my entire life seen a bird that was starving. God always makes sure that birds are able to find what they need to survive. And so Jesus is saying, if you mean more to God, if human beings, if you being one of his disciples mean more to God than birds, why do you think God's going to leave you hanging but take care of the birds? That doesn't even make sense. So basically, that's what Jesus is saying. He's saying, just like God takes care of the birds, he'll take care of you. Now, here's the thing about birds. Birds have certain skills. Birds have wings. They can fly. They have incredible eyesight. In fact, their eyesight is so good, a bird can be flying in the air and a bird can look at the ground and see the way the dirt looks. And based on how the dirt looks, the bird can tell if there's worms crawling under the ground. These are the skills that God has given birds. Now, if a bird is hungry, a bird just can't say, I'm going to stay in my nest and open my mouth and wait for worms to magically fall from the sky. No, if that bird does that, that bird's going to starve to death. God expects that bird to go use the gifts that he's given them, to go use your eyesight, to go use your wings to fly around and be on the hunt. And when a bird does that, God always does his part. Well, it's the same thing with you. Just like God will not allow birds to be lazy, God will not allow you to be lazy either. God expects you to go use your gifts, your talents, and go out here and be on the hunt, and he will take care of all the things that you got no control over. That's why you can basically relax and don't have to have anxiety or stress out about your life. If you're doing your part, God will do his part. Jesus also gave an example. He said, you ain't got to worry about the clothes you're going to wear. Look at the flowers of the field. Now, if you ever notice, like, God, if you look at the flowers, God makes sure that the flowers are clothed and look very beautiful. And Jesus is saying, you're more valuable to God than flowers are. So if he will clothe flowers, what makes you think that he won't give you clothes to wear? So, I know people a lot of times can be looking at the clothes that other people wear, and they can look at, go on social media and see a lifestyle that somebody else is living. It can cause you to get, maybe a little envious or jealous. But God is saying, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I got you. Just like I got these flowers, I'm not going to make sure that the birds and the flowers have everything they need, and I'm going to leave you hanging. So that's one of the perks of being a part of the Christian faith. You can go through life and you don't have to stress out about where your next meal is going to come from or where your clothes are going to come from or if you're going to be able to pay your bills. God's got you covered. So I just want to drop that little bit of encouragement for you. So I will see y'all on the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. Don't forget to share it, and I will see y'all next week.